And we are the Caci twins.
Alright, you guys are probably, before we start this video, my voice is kind of raspy because I'm getting sick and it sucks right before spring break because we're going to California and I don't want to be sick while we're down there.
Or might be.
I hope not. I'm just going to take a lot of vitamin C and I'll be good. Hopefully.
Today's video, we're going to be talking about awkward things we have done around boys or awkward things in general around boys.
And it's either going to be about her or it's going to be my stories. So you guys take a guess and comment down below. Because remember, I'm Mikkel and this is Peyton, just if you guys were trying to remember.
I'm going to start with the first thing, and it's probably one of the most embarrassing ones, is when you invite a guy over and you're just chilling and he comes in your room and you like see your underwear and you go in panic mode and you're like, oh, I hate that. And you have to like do it when he's not looking, grab it and just throw it somewhere under the bed or something. You don't know what to do.
I usually just kick it under my dress.
Yeah.
That was just my dirty clothes. So let's say I'm going to go get my legs waxed and I forget to shave my legs or anything, and I go and hang out with the guy and I'm sitting in my room and he touches my legs and I'm like, I'm supposed to get my legs waxed this week. Yeah, and I just get all nervous and I start stuttering. That is the worst. That is so uncomfortable.
I have that problem a lot.
Yeah, because she doesn't like shaving. She's weird.
No, I like shaving, but I don't like shaving. Like, it takes too long.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's winter. There's no point. I play basketball. Wear sweats.
Yeah, the hair on your legs keep you warm in the winter.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. Another one of mine, let me think. I would have to say is when you're reaching into your purse. This one's in public. You're reaching in your purse or you're at school and you grab something, but your tampon falls out on the floor. You just look around and make sure no one's watching, and you gotta grab it and put it back in your purse real quick.
And you just feel like they can like know that you're like having tampon out.
Yeah, they're just trying to see, like, you're just nervous that they see it's like super plus or something.
Ew, super plus. This next one is pretty freaking embarrassing. All right, let's say you ate something bad and you're hanging out with your boyfriend or boy you like or something like that, and all of a sudden you just hear a growl in your stomach, but it's not a normal growl. It sounds like a fart growl because you ate something.
A fart growl. That's vicious.
And you eat something bad. And didn't that happen? You told me that.
No, that happened to me one time when I was taking a test and I was like so quiet. I was just like writing down, and someone goes. Someone looked at me and I started to kick the chair and acted like it was my foot because no one would believe me that I didn't I was like, I didn't fart. No one would believe me, so I had to like kick the chair right after to make it look like it wasn't anything.
I always do that. I'm just like, no, that was my stomach. That was definitely my stomach, and they don't believe you.
But it's actually like an internal fart thing, something when you eat bad or something.
So this one is an epic fail when you're trying to impress them. Let's say you're trying to impress a guy that you think is so cute or a guy you just met and you're with your friends. This one you don't have to be by yourself. And I have personal experience with this one. We were in California at the hotel and he asked me, one of the guys was like, oh, are you a cheerleader? And I said, yeah. And he's like, can you do those cool flips? And I was like, yeah, I can do those flips. Like, come on, I'm a cheerleader. I've been doing it since I was 6. And so he's like, let me see. I was like, oh shit. At that point I was just like,
all right, do it on that floor.
All right, I got this. And it was cement floor. So I go do it, and my hands don't even lock. They just went, and I land straight on my neck, and everyone just starts laughing so hard.
It was like neck to stomach to like thighs till toes. It was like the worm, and she was just like sitting there dead.
And they were like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was just like, yeah.
She jumped up so quick.
That was just like a little warm up. I'm fine. I was so embarrassed.
All right, I got one. It's when you meet a boy for the first time, or you just like barely know the kid, and like you go to hang out with him, and it's just you two, and he doesn't know how to start a conversation. So your only best friend is your phone in that moment, and all you're doing is on your phone. While he knows he wants to start a conversation, but he doesn't know what to talk about.
In that moment, when I'm in that moment, I'm like, okay, this boy is a no-go. He needs to know how to hold a conversation with me because I'm very talkative, so I want someone that's outgoing and fun like me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm talking most of the time, so that's why I'm just like,
I don't like that. I don't like being the one that's control most of the time. All right, this one's a little awkward. Let's say your guy best friend, you've never known he had a crush on you or anything. You guys thought you guys were just like this, like best friends, nothing, never thought he would try to hook up with you or anything. When he tries to kiss you or bring you into a room or something, that is so awkward. That is the most awkward thing ever. It's just like, I gotta go. My sister wants me. I have to go help someone.
I don't feel comfortable because that's my guy best friend. I'll just be like, are you joking? You're funny.
No, I feel so awkward because I'm like, didn't know that because it's like shocking.
When you're walking down the beach with your friends and you see a group of hot boys and you decide to go run in the ocean and a wave hits you and you fall, then you go back up and you don't notice that your whole bikini's off and you just have to cover real quick and like be like, help, 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 help. And your friends are just laughing at you, but they don't help you because they think it's funny.
Not telling that story, I have a little story about that. My older sister thought it was funny one time to untie my bathing suit.
She did that to all of us all the time.
To untie it and run off with it. So you had to stay in the ocean by yourself the whole time until she wanted to come back and bring your bathing suit.
But we had like basically pics back then, so we just like, ew. It reminds me of if you're wearing a bombshell bra that makes your boobs look huge, like 2 sizes bigger than your natural size. And then you put on a bikini top and a guy sees you and they're just like,
where'd they go?
Wait, what am I missing? Am I on something? And you're just like, no, that's the real them.
You keep your shirt on the whole time, like, oh yeah, I'm not going swimming
I'm
today.
actually an A cup, not a D.
Alright, I have done this plenty of times. I'm pretty sure a lot of girls have done this plenty of times. When you think an older guy is cute. Alright, so when a guy asks you what your age is and they're like 22, what are you gonna say? Of course you're gonna say 18, so you can have their attention and they can be like, oh, she's cute, she's 18, blah, blah, blah. Well, when they ask you that, normally they'll ask after what year you're born. And at that moment, you're just like,
Calculate in your head.
you're just like, 19, and you just start stuttering. That is the most awkward thing. That's probably happened to me like 5 times. But anyways, your next one.
Another one I'm gonna have to say is when a guy is giving you a hug from underneath and he thinks you're light, but he goes to pick you up and you hear him go, like he's grunting because he can barely even pick you up.
And at that moment, you're just like, yeah, dumbass. Muscle weighs more than fat. Come on. All right, this story is probably one of the grossest stories that I've told here on YouTube so far. And this did not happen to her or me. It happened to one of my best friends. And she was telling me that day, we made plans to go to this party with a lot of boys and friends. And one of the boys that she liked was there. And so that day, she was like, I'm so gassy, I don't know if I should go to this party, I don't feel too well. I was like, no, you'll be fine, just come on, let's go. So we show up there, she's like, but Mikkel, like, I have to leave. And I was like, no, you're fine. So she's like, I'll be in the other room in the ping pong table, sitting on the ping pong table. So I was like, okay. So we're sitting there, and I leave the room, and I know that there's someone under the ping pong table, but she has no clue. So she thinks she's in there by herself. So she just rips one so loud, and she's just like, oh my god, that was so loud. And while she rips one, the guy went to go pull her legs to scare her, and she just looks down and sees him. She gets so embarrassed. The guy starts dying laughing, and she's like, oh my god. She runs out of the room, and she was so mortified that she locked herself in the bathroom for like 20 minutes. And she was like, the guy went up to her and was like, no, it's fine, like everyone does it, don't worry
about it. And he was just like, doesn't matter, girls do it, we know that, but just don't do it in my face again.
Well, that one was pretty damn disgusting, and I just want to tell you guys that one last because it is funny and gross, because I bet you she did shit herself.
Because I'm really close to that person.
And she's probably watching this right now and is like, why'd you tell YouTube? Like, oh my god, that's so bad. But good thing no one knows who she is. Alright, well, we are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers and 200 likes on this video. So please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.
And please tell your friends about us. Please tweet, watch our videos, do whatever you can to help us out because we really want to get to that 5,000.
And we love you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.